Welcome to our pre-technology lesson. We are going to look at parts of a circle and then we'll inscribe a circle and circumscribe a circle. Now in front of us we have a circle. This is our circle. Now the center of the circle here, this is the distance from the center of the circle to any point on the circle is the same throughout. So the distance from here to any point on our circumference is same throughout. The distance from this point to any other point on the circumference of the circle is the same. So this is our circumference. Now the circumference, this is the distance. This is our circumference here. This is the distance along the circle. Along this circle, we call it circumference. Then the radius is from this point to any point on our circumference. So the radius is the distance from the center to any point on the circle. Center to any point on the circle is called the radius. Now how about the diameter? We can refer to it as the longest distance along this. So the diameter is the biggest chord on our circle, which is twice the radius. So this is our diameter. It's normally twice the radius. Now the chord, the distance from here like that to any other point here is called the chord. Now a chord is a line segment that connects any 2 points on the circumference of the circle. So this is our chord. Now how about an arc? You see some small part here, an arc like that. The part of the circumference is called an arc. So this is our circumference. So a fraction of our circumference is called an arc. Now the segment here, this shaded region in pencil, this is the region subtended between an arc and a chord in the segment. An arc and a chord in the segment is the segment. How about a sector? Is a fraction of a circle. Now the region subtended between two radii and an arc is called a sector. So this one, two radii, this radii and this radii, this is our, enclosed by this one, this is our sector. Now a tangent, a line that touches the circle at only one point. So how do we draw a tangent? We can draw our tangent like that. So a line that touches the circumference at only one point like this one is called a tangent. So this one is our tangent. This one is our tangent. We can as well draw our tangent here like that. It's just a straight line that touches a point on the circumference of a circle. Having had that background, we are going to draw an inscribed circle. Now an inscribed circle, we have two letters here. We have in and scribed. So we begin with our triangle. Now when we draw our circle, it should be inside here. Our circle should be inside here. Then how do we do it? We are going, by the use of our pair of compass, we are going to bisect this angle there, drawing an arc there and an arc there. move to this other point there. I draw an arc, and then I move to this other point without adjusting any distance. I make another arc there, and then I draw a straight line joining these two arcs. I use a straight line, and then I draw a line. I'm going to bisect this one. Bisect means I'm going to divide it into two equal parts. Once again, I put my sharp point at this point here. I strike an arc, strike another arc down here without adjusting. I strike an arc there. I move to this point. I strike another arc again, and then I join the points. Join the points carefully like that. Now they are meeting at this point. This is our center now, O, and then I get my pair of compass. I put there, put it there at the center like that. Then I adjust it a little bit so that it touches them, and then I draw my circle like that. Draw my circle carefully. Draw my circle like that. So my circle is touching this point, this other point, and this point. So my circle is touching these lengths, the sides of our triangle. So to be able to draw an inscribed circle accurately, what we do first and foremost, you follow the rules of drawing your triangle. We have already covered triangles where we have several of them, equilateral, isosceles. After following the rules of drawing our triangle, we draw our triangle accurately. After drawing our triangle, we bisect the angles. For example, angle Q. I make an arc there and another arc there. I stand here, strike an arc there, stand there, strike another arc there, draw a straight line for the angle Q. In the angle P, I strike an arc there and another arc there. I stand here, strike an arc, stand there, strike an arc, draw a straight line. Now, where they are meeting, I can take my radius. You remember the radius, the same distance throughout, and then I draw a circle. And that is called an inscribed circle. It is inside of our triangle. Now, let us look at another one we are supposed to construct. It is called a circumscribed circle. Now, look here carefully. Circumscribed. Now, circumscribed, if you begin from here, this is a circle or circumference. So our circumference is going to touch the points of our triangle, what we call vertices. How do we do it? We are going to construct a perpendicular here as U. We construct a perpendicular. How do we construct it? We adjust to some reasonable level our pair of compass, and then stand here. I increase it a little bit. I strike an arc there and another arc down there. Without adjusting that distance, I move to this other point. Let me lengthen it a little bit. So I make my arc, strike an arc there and another arc down here without adjusting my compass, an arc there they are meeting. They are meeting at that point, and then I draw a straight line to stand in for our perpendicular. So I draw a straight line like that. Likewise, I'm going to construct, let me call this O. I'm going to construct my perpendicular OS along this region. So I repeat the same procedure. Stand there, reduce it a little bit. I strike an arc there and another arc there without adjusting my pair of compass. I stand there, make an arc there and another arc there. They are not touching. So I rectify it that way, and then I draw my perpendicular line accurately like that. So they are meeting at this region. Now I'm going to pull using my pair of compass the distance from that point to any vertices, any vertex there like that. So I stand there like that, and then I draw my circle like that. So my circle is touching point V, point O, and point S. So it is called a circumscribed circle. So our circle is touching, the circumference of our circle is touching at this point, that point, and that other point. So that is how we normally construct the circumscribed circle and the inscribed circle. Remember the procedure so that you are able to draw accurate diagram. And that is the end of our lesson on how to know the parts of a circle, how to inscribe a circle on a given triangle, how to circumscribe a circle on a given triangle. Remember, we begin by constructing accurately a triangle. From there, we follow the procedure as shown above. Thank you.